Buenos dias.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for starting your Wednesday. We're midway through the week. Well, we are here.
We are.
Our friends might just be getting their Wednesday started, which is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing well, Heather and Gib?
Doing fabulous.
Yeah.
How's Gib doing back there?
He's doing wacky.
He's been
Apparently
saying it's
Wacky Wednesday for Gib.
We learned that more than halfway through the show, though.
Yeah, we have a Facebook Live we do at 6:20ish every morning, and Gib commented and said Wacky Wednesday. Heather has lots of different names for different days of the week, and so Gib's just helping add to that list.
Yeah. Today, Friday Adam, Baby Thursday.
We're adding to the list.
All three of those are my favorite. And then whatever else comes out of my mouth. Who knows?
Well, friends here on social media, let us know where you're watching from. We love those
Yeah.
weather reports. And it's kind of nice to see a little more of the bridge this morning behind you,
Yeah,
Heather.
it's
Mackinac
been
Bridge.
socked in almost all morning. Still can't see the towers.
Yeah.
That's the problem. They've been under a fog warning from the Mackinac Bridge Authority, not National Weather Service by any means. There's dense fog advisories over in Wisconsin this morning, but for us here in northern Michigan, no advisories there, just that fog warning because of the dense fog in the streets. You can see why. I don't know if I wanted to cross the bridge when it's that foggy.
And not only do we have construction on the bridge, which slows things down a bit, we have the fog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you do have to cross the bridge today, especially early day, we'll be dealing with that.
So how
And so on.
widespread is the fog right now?
It's not super widespread, but it's around.
Fog
It's
around?
we call it patchy because it's not, consistently thick everywhere.
Yeah.
But areas of thicker fog, I mean, into eastern UP, Mackinac Island, at least at the airport, it's 0.3 of a mile in visibility. You can see on the east side, still hanging on to fog there, especially in Alpena at the airport, half mile. 3 in Traverse City. Our studio camera was facing the bay. I turned it towards the parking lot, but there's some thicker fog over the bay. West Grand Traverse Bay and Little Traverse Bay and Emmett County. It's just kind of dreary outside. Damp, dreary, foggy. So if you are heading out the door, that's what it looks like over Leelanau County, to give you an idea too.
Things are greening up.
Yeah, I guess that is a positive.
It's a
And
positive.
we're getting some water on the ground. It'll help
Yep.
with wildfire danger, but
Yep.
just kind of sticky out there too. It's warmer, higher dew points today.
Yeah, I felt that humidity yesterday and got rained on my walk. Not a whole lot of people out on the trail yesterday.
No, I didn't see as much people enjoying the outdoors yesterday, and I don't blame them. Even inside my gym was like super sticky too. I was like, ugh, not fun. We're going through the tower here. You can see the full 360. Oh, I needed to stop.
Oh, these cameras can do the whole 360?
Yeah, all
Oh,
of our
fun.
cameras now.
Okay,
Yeah,
that is the tower.
you're seeing the tower. Yep, in live time. I guess that is the bay. I just kept going. You can't see it.
It's, West Grand Traverse Bay is over there,
I know,
through the fog.
right there.
Yep.
Right, we'll do that. That's close enough. The water is there. Trust.
In the rain and the fog.
In the rain, yeah.
We're already getting comments and, well, I guess no guesses yet because I don't think, wait, did you show? I think you did
Yeah,
show
I
it there a
did
little
show
bit.
it.
So then do we have any?
Maybe
Well,
some
anyway.
people joining later.
Yeah,
It's
let
fine.
us know what you think about this.
Yeah. So we're talking about morel mushrooms. They're top of mind. People are finding them right now. We had the Meesick Mushroom Festival last weekend. Now we have the Boyne City National Mushroom Festival this coming weekend. So May is Morel Mushroom Month in Michigan. There's a lot of M's there. Which one of these locations is a good spot to find the elusive mushroom? So is it burn sites in forested areas after thunderstorms, or both?
Yeah, I didn't notice that until you pointed out. May is Morel Mushroom Month in Michigan.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I know. I
Yeah.
wrote it like that on purpose. But
Yeah.
technically May is morel month in Michigan, but morel mushroom month in Michigan sounds better. Yeah, because it is morel mushrooms.
Give us your answers. People are already doing that.
Yeah. All right, so we're talking about that fog. You can see why there's a dense fog advisory, on the other side of the lake in Wisconsin, because there's dense fog there. The darker red colors indicate where there's zero visibility. But you can see on our map here, the spots where we're seeing less than a mile is Mackinac Island into Mackinac County too. And then Alpena County, most of which seeing closer to a half a mile or even less in spots. And then 7 in Cadillac, 3 in Traverse City. So Traverse seeing some of that fog all the way up to the east side too. Grayling, 1.9 miles in visibility. Some of which due to fog, also seeing that rain too. So you can see more of our rain showers are confined to the northern lower and along I-75 and west. Some heavier showers are falling where you could see the yellow and orange colors. So Mason County close to Ludington, and then into Lake County, and then Wexford, parts of Missaukee, Roscommon, Crawford, lighter rain into Grand Traverse, and then on the edge of Grand Traverse into Benzie County, some heavier showers right there, and then Leelanau, seeing that rain. So we're waking up to light showers with that warmer temperatures, and we have higher dew points, so it's pretty muggy out there. It is 63 Grayling, Cadillac, and Ludington. In the warmer spot this morning is 65 in Frankfort. We are going to see those shower chances today. Early rain, then PM showers and storms later this afternoon into the evening. We could see some heavier downpours. Thursday, most of the day will stay dry. We'll see some early rain winding down, but Thursday night into Friday, that is the other weather focus because these thunderstorms today will be non-severe. We have the potential of stronger to scattered, strong to severe thunderstorms Thursday night into early Friday. So when most of us are sleeping, we could start to see those storms firing up. We're looking at damaging winds, large hail, and frequent lightning with these storms. I'll show you what we're expecting. So we could see some of those earlier showers still kind of lingering early morning into the afternoon. Afternoon, we'll start to see those pop-up thunderstorms. So especially if you are north and west is where we are expecting more of that rain, but the east side could still see some of that too. And you can see well into closer to dinner hour tonight, some heavier downpours will be possible with these. So you can see the darker colors indicate some heavier downpours just embedded in these thunderstorms. And then more of that rain will, let up early tomorrow morning. It will fizzle out. We'll see a lot of sunshine, drier weather. It will still feel warm and muggy tomorrow too. And then you could see late evening, we'll start to see the line of thunderstorms. The timing of this could vary by a couple of hours, but generally speaking, we're looking at this well after dinner and overnight. So we are expecting that line to move through late evening into early Friday morning. So with that line of storms, we have that potential of stronger to severe weather with that. That's why we have an enhanced risk. So if you could see this map here, you could see it's the edge of southern Manistee County, Mason, Lake, Oceana, and then even into the edge of Mecosta County. But still the rest of the northern lower and into portions of the eastern UP are under the slight risk. Slight risk is a level 2 out of 5 on severe weather scale, which means severe weather impacts are likely. And again, it really will depend on how much strength these lines of storms will continue to hold once they cross the lake. So that's why you can see more of that enhanced risk is extending into Wisconsin. That's where they're likely going to see more of the hail and higher impacts. But our southern counties could still see it too, right there on the edge. So that's where we have more likelihood of seeing the hail and damaging winds. So just make sure you're staying weather aware Thursday night into early Friday morning. Chief Meteorologist Joe Charlevoix will be here likely with Trevor too to kind of keep a close eye on that and then pass along those warnings, watches, anything that will be issued by National Weather Service. And we'll keep a close eye and alert you on social media too. So we are going to see those warmer temperatures again today. If you're in Newberry, 72 degrees, 60 in St. Ignace, and scattered PM showers and storms with early fog. We'll see 66 in Alpena, AM fog, then some light rain, then scattered PM showers and storms. We'll see 72 in Kalkaska and Fife Lake, 70 in Traverse City, 69 in Empire, 69 in Manistee, scattered showers and storms. Tonight we'll see lows in the 40s and 50s. In the eastern upper, still some showers around tonight. East of I-75, we'll likely see showers winding down. So a few light showers kind of closer to dinner, winding down overnight. 59 in Traverse City, showers winding down west of I-75, but still, those thunderstorms closer to dinner hour this evening. We are going to see shower chances today, evening storms Thursday. Friday will stay drier after those storms move out. And then the weekend, it's looking a lot cooler. Cold front drops in behind this main system. We're looking at cooler temperatures below average, a little bit more showery on Saturday, Sunday, drier but cloudy, and then it looks like we could see another round of rain moving in Tuesday, but trending cooler into early next week. And here comes Brendan.
And she could have talked for 6 more seconds, but here we are.
I was taking a breath.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right, shall we get right to the comments?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good deal. Chris watching from East Lansing. Paul watching from Rogers City. Joel is joining us once again. He was with us about 6:20 this morning. He's saying, well, good morning again from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub, 63 degrees and light rain. He was supposed to pour concrete, but not now, as you can imagine,
Yep.
given the weather conditions. Paul saying hi to Gib. Gail saying good morning, 62 and drizzling in Kingsley. Happy Wednesday. Nancy saying good morning from East Jordan. We're at 65. It's 63 for Susan in Kalkaska. Chris saying it's going to be 74 degrees today in East Lansing. Alice saying good morning, everyone. It's 52 and cloudy and light rain in Alpena. We're still going to see her on Friday, right?
Yeah.
The Weather Watchers
she said
party?
She'll be there.
Yes.
With her daughter.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to see you, Alice, and your daughter.
Yes.
I don't think I met her
Excited to meet
daughter
everyone.
when I first met
Yeah, I've
Alice
never
back
met-
in the day.
I mean, I feel like I know Alice, but never met in person.
Okay. It'd be a treat to meet Alice, yes.
We're
Joel.
gonna have a good group.
Say it again?
A good group.
Oh, absolutely,
On Friday,
yeah. Joel guessing both. Alice saying hi to Gib. Here's the thing, Alice. You could meet Gib in person. All he needs to do is hop in the weather truck with us and
actually
We're off-
hang out with us after required work hours.
But Alice, Gib's not going to go. And it's nothing against Alice. I think it's more against us. He doesn't want to spend more time than he needs to.
Yeah, it's rude. We offered free pizza,
Yeah.
fun friendship,
Yeah.
and it wasn't enough for him, but maybe Alice can convince him.
Yeah. Work your
Even our
magic,
station
Alice.
manager was trying to convince him. It's a no-go.
Nope. Chris, there's nothing.
My IFB,
there's
I
nothing
think it's
from Gib.
dead.
Nothing. No rebuttals? Mm-hmm. Okay. Chris guessing both. Dave saying good morning from Breckenridge as I wait at a dentist office. Should be a good warm day here, and his guess is both as well. Well, hopefully no cavities. Hopefully just a regular cleaning for you, Dave.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Paula saying good morning from Boyne Falls. Cloudy, humid, 65 right now. Mark saying good morning again from Mayo, 61. The fog has lifted. Have a wonderful Wednesday, he says.
Okay.
We have Tom saying good morning. I love morel mushrooms, but I can never find them. You would think with a name like Morel, they would come to me. Didn't really think about that, Tom, but that's
true.
That's funny, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're maybe not looking in the right places.
Heather says they're all in all counties in Michigan.
They are.
Carrie saying good morning. I don't know if I've seen Carrie's name pop up, so welcome to the conversation. A name we are familiar with, Susie Q, watching us here on this Wednesday. It's 71 in Frederick. It's raining. She's thankful for that. Had a little yesterday.
Yeah.
Apparently the new pole barn for her husband is almost done.
Okay.
She's excited for him. Joel had black morel pizza last night.
Ooh.
I've never had black morel.
There's
Pizza.
several varieties of morels.
I've had morel mushrooms on pizza, but I don't think it was a black morel. So hopefully it was good.
I've never had morels.
Yeah. Chris wants to know if we can show the Charlevoix Bridge.
No.
If there's a news story, Chris, and we ask for permission, we have to credit the company or organization. What is it?
Charlevoix.
Yeah,
Bridge
something
Cam,
like that.
I think it is. Yeah.
But it's not like a camera that we have access to like behind Heather. So in certain situations, but we'd have to ask first.
Yeah, and you can just go on the website and look it up yourself from them if you do want to see it. But with our weather system, we call it weather metrics. We are only given access to our cameras that we own here locally and control, and then a few extras that are in Michigan that we have access to just given the system that we have.
Yeah.
So I can't just play it out on my camera system.
Alice is guessing both. We have Mark saying I already heard the guess. C is going with both as well.
Okay.
Same thing with Susan. After thinking about it. Oh, did Susan already guess? She said after thinking about it, I have to say both. Wait, did Susan already?
Okay.
Susan. Oh, no. Nope. Sorry, Susan. You didn't already guess. All right. We are also hearing from Susie Q saying both, but after a rain is the best to find them. Christine saying good morning. It's partly cloudy and 65. Nakiak went to a ball game last night. It was beautiful, except the 10 minutes of rain. Then the mosquitoes were pretty bad.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I know after it rained, all the little gnats were flying around me, and then yellow jackets when I was leaving the gym. I'm like,
It's like, get out of here.
get.
I'm sure every insect has a purpose in our
They all
world,
do,
right?
but I'm like,
But it's like somewhere else.
yeah. Like
Go over there.
The plants that you need to go to are next to me, not me.
Yeah.
Stay over there.
We have another Christine. My mom's with us. Hey, Mom.
This is, Christine, Mama.
Yeah, Mama
Okay.
Christine. Saying good morning, Facebook friends. Gray day and rain expected in Port Huron too. Have a nice day. Not only will Benji's paws be wet, probably his belly's going to get a little wet.
getting wet.
He's very close to the ground. Looks like, yeah, we have some spam. Gail has a question for you. How is the weather for Saturday morning? 6 to noon in Manistee. Tight line for troops fishing.
Oh, yeah. That is always the same weekend as the Boyne City Moreau Mushroom Festival. Tends to be. Don't want this. Nope. This is the her. Can't see Saturday. All right.
Gib, can you go tell Trevor about that, please? Thank you.
So Saturday. Oh, okay.
6 to noon.
It looks like it will just be cloudy to start. That's 6 a.m. there. The winds do pick up, and we're looking at a southwesterly wind on the lakeshore. So I think it could be a little breezy, but it looks like it should stay dry that morning. Let me just look at the wind field here really quickly, because you'd be underwater. Yeah, so I think saying southwest wind early on, yep. Wave heights could be the problem more than anything. Might be a little breezy on the water. So we could see 2 to 3 feet waves. So
And
that's
once you get off the
more-
boat,
Yeah.
you'll be feeling like you're still on the water.
Yeah, but at least maybe not raining. I know, was it 2 years ago? I don't know. I covered it a few times, and I remember it being rainy and windy, and one of the years it was canceled because weather wasn't great. And then the other years, COVID was a problem. So hopefully it'll be good enough to go fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chris saying good morning from Chicago. Stay safe, everyone. Paula going with both. Thomas saying good morning. Just cruising down the highway using my voice text. Hope to be on the island this weekend for the rest of the year.
Oh,
God bless you both.
we'll drive safe.
Bethel saying good morning. Brandon and Heather from Manistee. Wally, he likes to answer all of our questions in just a brief overview. During the TV show, we ask a question of the day, not weather related normally.
Not normally,
Not
but
normally.
we can. It just depends on what creative juices we have flowing in the content center.
So May's, was it Dental Health Month?
Something like that.
Something like that?
Yeah.
So we asked, how many times do you floss per week? So this is what Wally says. I floss once every day, sometimes twice. And then for the weather quiz, both.
I didn't want to be too honest on the live TV, knowing that most of my dental hygienists and the receptionist and my dentist himself watches our TV in the morning.
What else did you have to share? Because you said you don't floss, well, you floss more often closer to your appointment.
Yeah.
Was there any other details you need to share?
Like when I do remember, I mean, I have been better about it, but it's usually just at night. I know you need to do it in the morning. And I don't give myself enough time in the morning to floss. And I was told by a hygienist to just keep my flossers in the car with me and floss in the car. I'm like, no, not gonna be flossing in my car.
Huh.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah. I keep my dental floss out on my sink, out on my counter.
Yeah.
So it's right there, so I see it. Otherwise, I wouldn't remember.
Yeah, I have my whole face washing routine and the teeth stuff. And so when I brush my teeth, then it's floss and mouthwash. So I try most nights.
Gib, you back in the control room? How often are you flossing? Every day. Oh, and his water pick. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I
Look
do.
at you.
I used to use more of my water pick, and then I just stopped using it.
Okay.
I have my retainer on the bottom
Gib
of my
said
teeth.
that she's a retired dental
Assistant? Okay.
assistant. Yep. So she probably instilled good habits early on, right, Gib? Yeah.
And I was so lucky as a kid, never had a cavity, and I just have really good genetics from my teeth. My brother, my sister, not the same. So I can get away. I hate saying it, but I could get away with doing less. I try to pay more attention, though, now that I'm older. And
Sure.
I don't want to be going to the dentist more often than I need to, because that's just not fun.
If only Sandy is watching right now.
And I love my dentist and
have-
the ladies that work there, so
she'd have
it's
things to say.
fun, but
Yeah.
I don't want.
Never had a cavity.
Well, there you go.
Hopefully I can keep that streak going.
Yeah.
All right, so Wally, thank you for bringing that up. Alice is saying, Gib, you can come hunt on the land in Lear. On our land in Lear, I think is what Alice is saying. Does that help get you over to that side of the state? No, okay.
Wow. If you saw the buck that her daughter bagged this year, you might want to take her up. on
Really?
that.
Okay.
Oh, it was huge.
All right, Alice,
I
thanks
have
for
a picture.
trying.
I'll show you, Gib. Maybe you'll think it. Yeah. I know you can't eat the horns. Okay, but
He doesn't
I'm
care-
just saying it was
he
a
cares about the
big,
meat, apparently.
a big one.
And
And the horns are a nice trophy.
Wally doesn't think morels grow around pine trees, and there's a lot of pine trees in Oscoda County.
Okay.
Joel said black morels have the best flavor. Good to
Okay.
know. Jackie is chiming in here saying it's 65 in Kalkaska. It was raining on my lake, but not on my deck. How funny is that? There was that cutoff.
Yep.
Yep.
It's funny how that works.
2 for 3 have gone. Susan Q's gone morel hunting since she was 5 with her dad. And, she has morels with scrambled eggs. Sounds good.
Yeah. It'd be regular, just putting mushrooms in omelet situation. So, makes sense.
Gail saying thank you. Ethan saying good morning all.
Hi, Ethan.
Hi, Ethan. And he said, I'm going both ways.
Okay.
He also says, correcting himself, I suppose, both, and then in parentheses, not both ways, darn autocorrect, LOL. So we understand that you're going with C.
And we say it funny on the digital studios. We're always like, both.
Both, they make fun of how I speak sometimes. Imagine that.
We all say it together.
Both.
So, both.
Also, what else do you make fun of me about? Well, a lot of things.
A lot of
what else
things.
do I say? Oh, eggs.
Eggs.
I do my best to not say
big,
egg.
Big pipes. That was a thing in a script recently.
Oh, but no, I did my best to not say big pipes.
It was less big, but say big pipes.
Big Bagpipes.
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 Yeah. I'll never let you forget the NBC one. That was funny.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, that's a long enough list. So we also have Chris. I'm like, oh boy, Heather has a long list of things. Chris said, is there a song called Saturday in the Park? And I think Chicago sings that. 4th of July, but I thought it was Saturday in the Park. Maybe I'm way off, Chris. If my mom's still watching, let me know. She knows Chicago songs.
Yeah, you sing it, Brendan. You try it.
Yeah, I don't know all the lyrics. Madison saying, good morning, friends. Jackie guessing both. Madison loving the tie today. She's given me quite a few compliments today.
I know.
I think she needs something from me. But
she called you tan earlier.
She has not let me know what she needs yet, but I'm kind of scared to find out. And Up North Live, thank you, Trevor, for that. Gibbs said, I'm glowing, so it means I was shiny. And Paula said, yes, Chicago sang it. Okay, good. Good.
Okay.
Robert saying good morning from Indian River, 63. Brian, we got double Brian saying good morning. And Joel wants us to know that he won't be with us tomorrow because he's pouring concrete at 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, good luck, have fun.
And Up North Live, so Trevor saying nailed it, BK, Chicago, thank you. They were at the Cherry Festival, National Cherry Festival a couple years ago.
Yeah.
A great concert.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
I knew a lot more Chicago songs than I realized. That's the way you get driving around before I got my license. Parents who grew up in the, well, I'm not trying to give away their age here. Let's just say 60s and 70s. Like when you listen to an oldies station, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We always listen to the oldies station. That's what I'm getting at. And then I don't know how to say that. I'm not even going to try, but saying good morning. And it looks like we're all caught up, Heather.
Okay, so we're talking about morel mushrooms because May is technically morel mushroom month in Michigan, although you can see them a little bit earlier than May and a little bit later. So with that, where do you think you can find, if you are lucky enough to find the elusive mushroom, which location is best?
Sorry, Gib was talking to me during that. So Gib, that was a compliment saying that you're glowing? Oh, that was a compliment.
Are you calling?
Oh, Madison's back there. Okay, apparently it's a good thing. Thanks for the clarification.
I thought it was only a good thing if you say you're glowing and you're pregnant.
Pregnant. So I learned something.
No one is with child.
All right. My guess was the burn sites.
Yeah.
But I learned something today.
Which it's both. And I put both there instead of like, you know, A and B. I had to put both. It's how I have fun. So weather quiz standings, Brendan and Facebook viewers, you all are tied 1 for 3 this week. Our Facebook viewer was Miss Gail today, and Director Gim, producer Sarah are tied 2 for 3. So they are winning so far. But yes, so if there was previous big wildfires, the DNR has a wildfire map where there was previous burns, and mushrooms like to come up in those locations just due to the nutrients in the soil. Also, if you are in forested areas after thunderstorms where there's a lot of moisture, like today, that's why I brought it up, because usually after thunderstorms like today, if you go out tomorrow, you're likely to see some more morels popping up. And also they say old orchards, if you know of previous orchards that are undisturbed land, maybe state land, another good spot of where you can find the morels due to the nutrients in the soil.
Does it have to be a thunderstorm or just a generic rain?
They're saying more likely if there is lightning.
Really?
I don't know the total science behind that because I'm not super into morel mushroom hunting. But the rain does help, but they're saying specific thunderstorms.
Okay. You're just going off what the experts say, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
The morel mushroom hunters, they know best.
Yeah.
They're the ones that know when to go out.
And Susie Q is saying she's going black morel hunting since the rain's falling and usually walking for 3 hours, so getting a lot of steps in.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of mushrooms, we're just going to keep that going because tomorrow morning, Madison Stoddard is going to be live in Boyne City, Heather.
Yep. She's talking about the National Morel Mushroom Festival. That it starts tomorrow.
Yes, it sure does, and goes throughout the weekend. I went there a couple of years ago. A lot of fun, a lot of tasty treats. In fact, I judged one of the competitions, the cooking competition, my favorite.
Yeah, and I will be judging it this year. So I've never tried morels, so I'll get the full taste of all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get a little bite of each dish made by Boyne City area restaurants and things. And really, it was quite a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I saw it, like when you had the video like 2 years ago looked delish.
Yeah.
Everything.
It was really good.
Yeah. And they asked me to be a celebrity judge. So I will be doing that this weekend, which will be fun. So I'll be part of the Mushroom Fest a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It always looks like fun. We covered on the news. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be great this year, too. So Madison's live reports start at 6 o'clock hour. We start at 4:30. Our friends know the drill. But in case you're new, that's when we start.
We have
do have
nothing
a
else
TV
to do
show
at
that we
4:30,
do.
so we love to just hop on TV.
Uh-huh.
And we are live. Nothing's pre-recorded. Live.
Joel said morels grow in the gravel in my driveway.
Oh.
So go find Joel, and maybe he'll let you pick some morels.
And apparently his backyard.
Yeah. Anything else, team?
Go team.
All right. And Gib was quick to say no.
Yeah.
Is Madison still back there?
I don't see the space bar.
Gib? No? Okay, she's gone.
Space bar, space bar. Thanks for joining us. There we go.
Thanks for your time. We'll see you back here tomorrow, 8:35 Eastern Time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.